so much for joining me today. This is going to be a nice full body, stretchy, powerful flow. We're going to start this one in wide-legged child's pose at the back of the mat. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in wide-legged child's pose. If you like regular child's pose, you could do that too. Choice is yours. But I'm going to bring my knees to the outer edges of the mat. Toes come towards each other, hips go back. And I'm going to walk my arms forward. Bringing my forehead to the mat. And once we get here, we're just going to tap in to the intention for today. I'm going to challenge you to drop everything except for the here and now. The only thing that we control is the present moment. And the only thing in the present moment we control is our thoughts and our actions. So drop the worry of tomorrow and let go of the past. Only worry is right now. Begin by taking a few inhales through the belly and nice, steady, controlled exhales. We'll take one more round of breath here. And we'll go ahead and walk the hands over towards the right. If it feels good, you can bring your left hand on top of right. Coming back to those slow and steady breaths. And go ahead and rise up and walk over towards the left. If you want to bring that right hand on top of left, be my guest. Slowly we'll come back to center. We're going to come through Sphinx, so bring in the forearms to the mat. Hands are gripping and send those legs out long. Pulling the chest forward here, gaze is forward. Let's go ahead and pull that left knee towards the left armpit. Little half frog here, flex through that left foot. Keeping the gaze forward. If it feels better for you, you can bring your hands into a triangle and bring your forehead in between that if this is not comfy for you. We're going to come back to the breath here. Just getting into that inner thigh on the left side. Little stretch in the low back if you're in Sphinx with the upper body. Good job. Send that left leg back and we're going to pull the right up. Flex through that right foot. Pushing the hips down. Coming back to the breath. Beautiful. Go ahead, send that right leg back. We're just going to stretch our thighs here, so we're going to move this right hand into the center and reach this left hand around to grab that ankle or that foot and press it down towards our booties. Keeping the upper body lifted is really going to get into that hip flexor on the left side too. slowly we release, coming back through our Sphinx, and then bringing left hand to the middle, right hand reaches around for that right foot or ankle, staying lifted through the upper body, coming back to the breath. Slowly we release. We're going to take this left arm over towards the right and our right arm over towards the left. It's a nice shoulder stretch here. Should pull through the outer blades on the back, your shoulder blades. And you might feel this in the front of your arms. Just coming back to the breath. Beautiful. We can peel up and we're going to switch it. So we're going to take the right over to the left and then the left over to the right. Same stretch, but you're going to get a different sensation because now one arm's on top and one arm's on the bottom. Definitely always want to do both sides for this reason. And just tapping back into our breath. Beautiful. Slowly, we're going to come up into an all-fours position. Coming in for cat-cow. If you want to take traditional cat-cow, be my guest, or you can do some barrel rolls or a circular cat-cow. Choice is always yours. I'm going to do barrel rolls, so we're just going to do it 3 or 4 times here. And then we'll reverse it if you're just doing normal cat-cow, just making sure you're matching up the movements with the breath. And if you're doing barrel rolls with me, we're going to go ahead and reverse the circle. Very nice. We're all going to come back into a neutral, all fours here. And we're going to take that right leg out. And once you feel good, you can lift the left hand and left leg out, our left arm out. Engaging through the core, belly button to spine. Just breathing here. And let's go ahead and bring this left hand to the left shoulder and roll that shoulder twice one way and then roll it the other way. Beautiful. Left hand plants. Now we're going to bend through this right knee and take our little hip circles to one way and then reverse it the other way. Beautiful. And right knee meets the mat. Coming back to our neutral all fours. Left leg long, right hand reaches out front. Engaging through the core here. Tapping back into the breath. Bringing right hand to right shoulder. Taking those circles to one way. And then reverse that circle. Beautiful. Right hand plants. Bend through that left knee. And let's take those hip circles one way. And then we'll go the other way. Very nice. Left knee meets the mat. We're going to come in for down dog. So walking the hands slightly forward, tucking the toes, and then sending the hips up and back. Once you get here, I want you to bend through the knees. Get a nice little toe stretch here first. Trying to get your belly to meet the thighs. This also is going to stretch through the shoulders. We're just going to come back to the breath and find just a little bit of stillness here. Now let's go ahead and pedal the feet. So stretching it through the hamstrings here. Taking your time. We're not in a hurry. Tapping back into the breath. When it feels good, we're going to walk the hands back to the feet. Coming in, standing forward fold. Go ahead and take those feet hip width apart. Allow the head to hang heavy here, maybe having a slight bend in the knees. Just starting with a slight sway left to right. And come up, half lift, straighten through those legs. Weight is in the feet, not the heels, or the toes, not the heels. Exhale, fold, bending those knees again. Inhale, lift halfway, straighten the legs, and fold. We're going to slowly peel up to standing here, rolling the shoulder blades back. Head and neck come last. Smiles, beautiful yogis. Go ahead and shift the weight over into your left foot. Pick that right knee up, catch it with your hands, and go ahead and spin that ankle one way, here in the pops and the cracks, and then reverse that spin and go the other way. If it feels good, you can take your left hand to this knee and maybe take a little twist here. Nothing exaggerant, just slight twist. If it feels good, you can take your right hand behind you. Rooting down through that left big toe. Beautiful. Slowly we're coming back here. We're going to take a big step forward with this right foot. Arms up and overhead, high lunge. Big smiles on our faces here. Let's go ahead and bring the arms to the sides. Parallel here, kind of like a warrior two. We're just going to take little circles here. Continuing to breathe. We're not missing out on the breath. And reverse those circles. Maybe make them a little bigger. And reverse it again. Oh yeah, beautiful. Arms back up and overhead. And let's go ahead and frame the foot. We're going to step back. We're coming in through a plank. We're going to lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin. Take your gaze forward here. Feel that stretch in the spine. Untuck the toes. Come into our cobra. Maybe lift the hands. Toes tuck, hands plant. Down dog. Beautiful job. We're just going to take 2 rounds of breath here. And slowly we're going to walk our hands back. So we're coming back to this forward fold, taking the feet hip distance apart. Maybe taking some pulses here, up and down, straightening through the legs. Getting into those hamstrings. And slowly Peeling all the way up, standing. No rush. Roll the shoulder blades down the back body. Smiling. Beautiful job. We're going to shift the weight over into that right foot, catching this left knee, and let's take those ankle rolls one way and reverse it. Oh yes, should feel really nice. And if you took the twist on the other side, I'm going to challenge you here. So grabbing left knee, right hand, slowly twisting around, maybe taking the left hand out, rooting through that right big toe. Breathing. We're not holding, we're clenching the breath here. Nice. Coming back to center slowly so you don't lose your balance. Big step forward. Arms up and overhead. Nice breath. And we're going to bring those hands back out to the sides. Same thing. So take little circles going one way. And breathing. Reverse those circles. Reverse it and make them a little bigger. Feeling this in the arms. Feeling that right hip flexor and reverse those big circles. Arms back up and overhead. Beautiful job. Frame the foot. Step back plank. If you want to take knees, chest, shin, be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to take the gaze forward, push forward, and lower down chaturanga, hugging those elbows into the rib cage. Push up, upward facing dog. It's all meat, down dog. Come in here, taking a couple rounds of breath. If you want to take child's pose, you can. Inhale, right leg up, 3-leg dog. Go ahead and take 5 pulses here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right knee, left elbow. Breathe. 3-leg dog. Right knee, right armpit. 3-leg dog. Right foot steps beside right hand. Lizard. If you want to lower down that back knee, be my guest. Otherwise, we're just going to find a little bit of a rocking motion forwards and backwards here. And now, everyone drops left knee down. Maybe taking that right hand to that right thigh. Light pressure here. And if it feels good, you can spin around and bring the forearms to the mat, just deepening the stretch here. Tapping back into the breath. Beautiful. Slowly we're coming back up. Hands plant, back toes tuck, and let's step this right foot back to meet the left. Take the gaze forward. You want to take knees, chest, shin, be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to vinyasa, all meet, and down dog. We'll be here for 2 rounds of breath. Beautiful. Left leg sweeps up. We're going to take those 5 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left knee, right elbow. Breathe. 3-leg dog. Left knee, left armpit. 3-leg dog. And we're going to step this left foot to the outer edge of that left hand. If you want to go ahead and lower down, be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to come back to the rocks here. So just rock it forwards and backwards. Now you can go and drop that right knee down. Maybe taking that left hand to that left thigh. Just a little bit of added pressure here. Beautiful. And if you want to come down to the forearms, be my guest. Slowly come back up. We're going to step back to plank and do a vinyasa of your choice. And we're all going to meet down dog. Very nicely done. Once again, right leg sweeps up, 3-leg dog. I'm going to step it in between the hands, pivot on that back foot. We're going to rise up into our warrior 2 here. Arms are parallel. We're going to come in for our extended side angle. So if you want to bring your elbow to your knee, arm up, be my guest. Or you could have a block here beside of your foot. Or you can bring your hand to the mat, whatever feels better. And if you like to bind, you can take a bind. Otherwise, we're just going to take this left hand and we're going to make big circles. So take it forwards and then back twice, and then we're going to reverse the circle. Beautiful job. Now we're going to plant the left hand, pivot on that back foot, right hand sweeps up. Revolved side angle. Circles with this arm now. Back, front, and then we'll reverse it, front to back. Beautiful revolved Skandasana. So pivot to the outer edges of the feet. Take that right hand towards the back of the mat. Coming back to the breath. Coming back around, triangle. So straighten through that front leg. Come up. And then if it feels good, you can take that right hand beside that right foot. Left hand sweeps up. Maybe taking that gaze towards that left hand. Coming back to the breath. Beautiful. Left hand frames this foot. And we're going to step it back. Down dog. We're just going to take 2 rounds of breath. If you want a vinyasa, go for it. If you want to drop down into dolphin, be my guest. Beautiful. Left leg sweeps up, 3-legged dog. Step it forward, pivot on that back foot and rise up, warrior 2. Gazes towards that left hand. Coming into that side angle, so whatever you did on the other side, we're going to do that here on this side too. And we're going to take those arm circles. So arm back to front. And we'll reverse that circle front to back. Beautiful job. Right hand plants, pivot on that back foot. Now left hand up. Same circles again. So forward to back. And then we reverse that circle. You got it. Revolve Skandasana. Left hand reaches towards the back of the mat. Feeling those outer IT bands. Beautiful. Coming around triangle, so straightening through that front leg. Finding our positioning here, and then when it feels good, left hand, outer left foot, right hand up. Maybe taking that gaze towards the right hand. Beautiful. Framing this foot, stepping it back, down dog. Let's all go ahead and drop down into dolphin. So come onto the forearms here. Maybe walking the feet in. If you like to play with pincha, you could. Otherwise, we're just pushing through the shoulders here, digging the heels to the mat. Coming back to the breath. Feel the shake, feel the heat. And slowly, knees drop, child's pose. I'll take one more round of breath here. And I'll slowly peel up. We're gonna take the feet to the side. Coming in through our boat pose here, Navasana. Hands reach forward or up in the air. You could straighten your legs if you're really feeling powerful today. Low boat. Boat. We've done these before. Y'all should be good at these. Low boat. Boat. I think we got one more time in this. Low boat. To boat. Whew. Fire. Beautiful. Go ahead and plant those feet down. If you want to rock and roll, be my guest, or you can slowly lower to your back. Choice is yours, of course. We're all going to meet on our backs. We're coming in for bridge. So feet down, knees up. Make sure you can feel those heels. If you can't, scoot the hips more towards the feet. Once you get here, we're going to inhale to lift, engaging the glutes and the thighs. Maybe interlacing the hands, tucking the shoulder blades. One more breath. Slowly release that interlace. Bring the legs down. We're going to take this right ankle over this left knee. We're going to drop the legs over towards the left. You take your arms into a T and take your gaze towards that right hand. Slowly, we'll come back. We're going to hug this knee in. So we're going to come through this reclined pigeon, but only for a second. So just hug that left knee and foot and everything in, tight as you can. And then we'll release. Beautiful. Feet back to the mat. So we're going to do the other side. Left foot, ankle comes on that right knee. Allow them to drop towards the right. Bring the arms back into your T. Take the gaze towards your left hand. Beautiful. Back to center, and we're going to hug this right knee leg in, little reclined pigeon, just really tight ball here, as tight as you can get it. Beautiful. And slowly we release, coming in for Shavasana, taking the legs out long, arms out to the side. Relaxing through our face, pulling the shoulders away from the ears here. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly. Dropping the to-do list and being present in the here and now only. I'm going to slowly begin to bring the awareness back into the body right now. Slowly coming into a seated position. We'll bring our hands to heart center. May you receive all the benefits of today's practice, and may you be full of peace, hope, and joy. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. I hope today's practice was everything you came here for. And remember, we only have today's problems to deal with. What happened in the past, we can let it go. And what's coming in the future, we have no control over. So be present today. Be mindful and remember to love everyone because we are all created equally. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.